Hello everyone, this is Basil and I'm back here with another Scratch Advanced tutorial. This time we're taking a look at a technique that I've developed myself, which is black screens. So basically, I've figured out the best way in which one can make the whole of the screen black, apart from a bit that you want to be black. And this is an amazing technique when it comes to horror games. I used something similar to this in my sniper game, but that was a few years ago, and this is a better technique. And it's a good thing to know how to do. You can make scopes, like I did with my sniper. You can make puzzle games where you've got to find something in the dark. So it's very useful, and today we're going to be looking at how to make it quickly. Okay, a quick announcement also, they've announced the Scratch beta, Scratch 2.0 beta, which is good. I'm looking forward to using that, and I'll probably be putting some content out with the Scratch 2.0 beta. But now onto the project. So as you can see, it's made up of this, which is in fact the bit that's dark, so it's the bit where all the darkness comes from, and it's also the bit where there's the hole in it, which you can see through as you can see here. And as well as this, I've got a filter here, and what this does basically is if you change this ghost around, this set ghost to, you can make it lighter or darker through the hole. So I put it to 10, so now it's much darker, as you can see here. I'll just quickly make that full screen. It's gotten a lot darker, and if I put this to 100, then it's completely light. So you can change how light it is if you add a filter. It's not necessary, but it's useful. Okay, so let's begin making this. First thing we want to do is we want to delete the scratch cat, and we want to right click, grab screen region for new sprite, and we're just going to grab a whole big chunk of the screen. And as we can see here, it's created a massive new sprite, which is much bigger than a sprite you can get any other way, which is basically just of the screen. Now, what we want to do here is we want to go into edit, the costume of it, and we want to turn all of this black. So zoom out as far as you can and just use the fill tool, make everything black if you can. We want to make the whole thing black. Another way we can do this is we can go into paintbrush and choose the largest brush size and turn it black, and again we can start filling in the screen. Now because this sprite is so big, you actually have to scroll left and right and up and down to fill the whole screen. But what we're basically going to do is we're going to fill this whole screen black. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to skip ahead until I've done that, and when you've finished filling your screen completely black, which will take some time but it's worth it, then unpause the video and continue with the next step. But for now, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so when you're done filling your whole screen in black, the next thing you want to do is you want to take the circle tool or ellipse tool, put it onto the solid shape one, and go into this checkered pattern down here, and we're going to just make a nice big hole in the middle of your black screen and just press OK. Okay, so what you should see now is a black screen with a hole in the middle on this little thumbnail here. And what we're going to do next is we're going to go into scripts, and we're going to quickly bind this hole to the mouse so that the hole in the middle of the screen follows the mouse around. So we're going to pull out when green flag clicked. Obviously you don't have to do it to the mouse, but just for this we're going to do it to the mouse. But when you use this in your project, what you can do is you can adapt this, and you can make it go to the arrow keys or whatever you want. You can make it follow a character on the screen, you can do whatever you want with it. And we're just going to quickly go into go to mouse pointer, and as we can see here, it follows the mouse. Now another thing that you can do is, if you want to, you can make it so the mouse is central in the middle of this hole in the black screen. But I'm not going to show you that now because I don't have enough time. Anyway, let's get on with the second bit, which is making the filter. Just go into new sprite, make a black background, just save, And all you have to do here is go when green flag clicked in the scripts, and then set ghost effect to, and you can play around with the ghost effect, and the higher the ghost effect, the lighter your screen will be, and the lighter the hole in the middle of your black screen will be. So if it's set to 0, it'll be pitch black and there won't be a hole, it'll just be a complete black screen. But if it's 100%, then it'll be like the filter isn't even there, and you'll just see the white background. But if you set it to something like 50, as we can see here, we'll have a grey background, which will just basically make everything in the background, all the sprites, the stage behind it, just look a bit more gloomy if you're making a horror game or something like that. Okay guys, that's all I've got time for. I'll be continuing to put out videos. I hope you had a good Christmas, and I'll see you next time I make a video.